Android fans, this is Eric from hollywoodfrodo.com with an Android accessory review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the BAK leather card case for the Samsung Galaxy S3 phone. Right before we get to that, I do want to remind you that this review is sponsored in part by AndyTags.com, which is a great place to get really cool Android themed NFC stickers, tags, and also keychains for use with your Android phone. So let's get right to it. This is the BAK leather card case for the Samsung Galaxy S3. This is how it comes. As you can see, I'm going to hold it really close there. I want you to be able to see the stitching and the style. It has the logo pressed in right there. And then you have 3 slots for your cards, which you can see right there. 1, 2, 3. You have the cutout for the camera and speaker, as well as cutouts on the bottom and on the sides for all your buttons. It's a nice leather. The stitching is nicely done. A very executive looking case. So let's put it on my phone. First of all, we're going to just snap it in. Now I will say, having used this case for a while, you really have to snap it in. It doesn't just go right in because it's a leather, because of the fact that it's covered in leather, even though the inside of it is more of a hard plastic, it's completely covered in leather. So you have to make sure you snap it in really good. It's not the easiest case to take on and off. So I wouldn't recommend you get this case planning to continually take it on and off. I don't think it's not easy to get off necessarily, and it's also probably not good for the case to continually take it on and off. It's not meant to do that. Most of us don't do that anyway. You pick a case and you stick with it. But just in case you had that thought, just wanted to let you know. Anyway, the case looks really good. It's like a dark, I don't know if it's black or dark brown, honestly. It's either so dark brown that it looks black, but I like it. I like the color of it. I think it looks good with the blue Samsung Galaxy S3, which is what I have. As you can see, because of the cutouts, you have full access to all of your ports and buttons and everything you need. Now for case purists, people who really want their case to completely protect their phone because maybe you drop your phone a lot or something, then of course you'll note that there is no protection on this because of the cutout, and there's no protection on the top here. So if you drop your phone and it hits right there, it's not going to protect you. So some people I know want to make sure they're covered on all corners and edges, and this case doesn't do that. But there are a lot of cases that are designed this way, and some people are fine with that. So just something to note. Now of course the unique feature of this case is the fact that you have your card holders in the back. And I have 3 cards here. Now I tested this out with my driver's license, a credit card, and my insurance card. Because really, you have I have tons of cards in my wallet, but the ones that I use the most, well, the one I use the most is my credit card. Driver's license, just because you've got to have it with you. And then I use the last pocket for my insurance card, which is a really thin card. Now that last pocket, let's see, make sure you can see this, it goes all the way down so that it doesn't block the camera at all. And then the second pocket here, second pocket here, that goes all the way, it goes about the same as that top pocket. So they're kind of even with each other. So that top pocket is not a pocket you want to put something that you're going to be constantly needing or using or pulling out of your phone. Out of your case. And actually, I don't want to put this card in there because this is my California real estate license card, which is about the same as the California driver's license. So I'm going to use that to represent that. This is a Regal movie card, which is about the same as most credit cards. And so I'm going to put that in that second spot there. And then put this card representing my driver's license in this third slot. I'm doing this backwards, which makes it a little bit harder. But you'll see, once you get it in there, this card is a little bit below this card. So if you need to pull one out, it's not too difficult. I'm going to stand up so that I can do it. Show you how it's done. You just pull all that and just pull it out. And when I'm done, put it back in. If I wanted my credit card, I would just pull it out, and then I would just put it right back in. So not too difficult. One thing that's kind of cool. Of course, if you watch any of my reviews, you know that I'm a big proponent of NFC, and actually have my own NFC tag store called AndyTags. I was concerned that the cards being here, because the NFC in this phone is on the battery on the back, would mean that you couldn't use NFC. But actually it works. I'm going to use one of the, this is one of the AndyTags keychain tags, epoxy tags, and if you tap it to the back, you heard the sound. And it doesn't have anything written to it, so it says empty tag. So even though you have cards in this case, the 3 cards don't prevent your phone from using NFC. So that's a cool thing, is that you can still use NFC even with this case on and with the cards. Another thing you'll notice if you look at it, the cards maybe stick out a tiny bit. And that's something at first, when I first put them in, I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe that's going to get in the way when I'm like pulling my phone in and out of my pocket. But actually, for me, it had no effect at all. The cards are snug enough to the case and are inside, because of the size of your phone, are far away enough from the edges that I had no problem pulling the phone in and out of my pocket, and it didn't ever get caught on my pocket or snag or anything like that. So works really well, and that's basically all there is to say about it. Again, it is the BAK case, B-A-K. It is available on Amazon, and I will have a link in the description that you can click to check it out on Amazon and read the reviews there and purchase one yourself. It is for the Galaxy S3. As far as I know, from what I can tell, I think that's the only phone they make it for right now. But you can, if you have a phone you'd like to see it for, you can probably send them a message and let them know. I'm sure if they get enough requests, they will make it for other phones. But I just want to make sure you get all the views there, see exactly what it looks like. Again, very nicely made, very executive looking, and just a great way to make sure you always have, you know, the 2 cards you use the most with you, or the 2 cards you want access to no matter what, and then a 3rd additional card. Not as easy to access, but just a good card, just a good place for a card like your health insurance card, just something you always want to have with you just in case, but not necessarily when you're going to be pulling in and out of the slot a lot. So that's the BAK case. Anyway, that's it for this review. If you like this review, please click the like button. If you know anyone who might be interested in this case, maybe they have an S3, then forward this video on to them via Facebook, Google+, Reddit, Twitter, all those fun ways that are down there. Or if you have a birthday coming up and you want someone to buy it for you, that's a good way to drop a hint as well. And that's about it until next time. Actually, check out my, click over there and check out my channel for other product reviews and Android app reviews and Tasker tutorials and bunch of stuff I got over there. So make sure you check that out. Also check out hollywoodfrodo.com, as well as AndyTags.com to get some of those cool AndyTag keychains like the one you saw me use today. Anyway, that's it until next time. This is Eric reminding you that your Android phone is only going to be as good as you make it.